Heart of ancient Egypt, a civilization driven by fierce devotion and inventive genius, embarked on a quest to create monuments that defy time. Today, we journey back over 4 millennia to explore how the giant pyramids were constructed, and in doing so, uncover a story of engineering marvel, religious reverence, and the relentless pursuit of legacy. Our story begins along the banks of the Nile, where the fertile land and rhythmic flooding gave rise to a culture steeped in mystery and ambition. The Egyptians, endowed with both scientific acumen and spiritual insight, saw the construction of a pyramid not merely as a tomb, but as a gateway to the heavens. With the sun as their guide and the stars as silent witnesses, they embarked on a mission that would challenge the boundaries of human capability. Centuries ago, the early pharaohs declared their eternal reign through structures that reached skyward. These monuments, built from millions of stone blocks, symbolized much more than grandeur. They encapsulated the very essence of Egyptian cosmology. The pyramid, with its smooth, angular sides, was believed to harness the sun's rays, assisting the soul of the pharaoh to ascend and join the divine. In this way, each pyramid was not simply a burial site, but a beacon of hope and a bridge to the eternal. The tools at their disposal were humble yet ingenious. Lacking the conveniences of modern machinery, the Egyptians relied on simple machine levers, sledges, and ramps. Picture a scene of determined laborers working in sync. Massive limestone blocks were set in motion by teams who wetted the sand to reduce friction. They forged straight ramps, zigzagging passages, and even circular ramps to transport stones to the higher tiers of a growing structure. Each technique was a testament to practical innovation, a solution born from the creative interplay of necessity and opportunity. Yet, the monumental scale of these constructions presented formidable challenges. The Great Pyramid of Giza itself, for instance, was built using approximately 2.3 million stone blocks, weighing in total around 6 million tons. To comprehend such a feat, imagine the immense coordination required to quarry, transport, and set each block with astonishing precision. The Egyptians not only had to master the art of stone carving, but also devised methods to move these behemoths with minimal tools. This challenge of scale was both a physical and logistical conflict, one that spurred the development of strategies that remain impressive even by today's standards. As our narrative unfolds, we see the convergence of cultural devotion and engineering ingenuity. In the bustling workshops near the construction sites, skilled artisans meticulously chiseled stones, ensuring that each block was perfectly shaped to fit within the pyramid's overall design. Meanwhile, laborers, united in their common purpose, carried out instructions honed by generations. The construction of the pyramids was not the work of a solitary genius. It was a communal endeavor, a collective triumph fueled by a shared vision of immortality and cosmic order. The ingenuity of these ancient architects is further evident in their understanding of astronomy. The pyramids are precisely aligned with the cardinal points, a fact that underscores the Egyptians' advanced knowledge of celestial phenomena. This alignment was not a mere coincidence. It was a deliberate act, reflecting a deep reverence for the cycles of the sun and stars. The pyramid's shape itself was imbued with symbolic meaning. Its sloping sides represented the sun's rays, guiding the deceased pharaoh's soul on its ascent to the realm of the gods. In every chisel mark and every aligned block, there lay a profound connection between the earthly and the divine. Yet, the pathway to such achievements was fraught with obstacles. The massive scale of pyramid construction meant that resources were limited, and every decision carried immense weight. The Egyptians confronted engineering challenges head-on. How could they ensure that a structure of such enormity remained stable over centuries? How could they overcome the limitations of primitive technology to construct something that would endure for millennia? These challenges fueled innovation. Ingenious use of simple machines, the careful planning of workforce logistics, and the adaptive design of ramps all contributed to overcoming these difficulties. Each problem solved was a triumph, echoing the resilience and perseverance of a civilization that was not afraid to defy the odds. Our journey through time takes us deeper into the process. Imagine the early stages of a pyramid-esque construction, vast open areas where raw blocks of limestone and granite are quarried from nearby sites. The raw materials were hauled across the desert, a testament to the Egyptians' mastery of logistics. Laborers used sledges, and by wetting the sand ahead of them, they transformed seemingly insurmountable friction into a mere obstacle to be gently overcome. Each step, each carefully measured movement, was a piece of a larger, eternally unfolding mosaic. In the heart of the construction sites, There was also an intricate social hierarchy at play. A highly organized workforce composed of skilled artisans, engineers, and dedicated laborers worked together under the watchful eye of visionary leaders. Their collaboration was essential, as even a slight misalignment or miscalculation could disrupt the integrity of the monument. The precision of their work is evident in the flawless ways the massive stone blocks fit together, an enduring puzzle that continues to capture the imagination of modern scholars and engineers alike. As the pyramid began to rise, so too did the complexity of the construction. Ingenious techniques emerged through continual trial and error, from the straight ramp methods to the more elaborate zigzagging and circular ramps. Every variation represented an evolution in thought and application. Each new technique was a response to the immediate challenge: a block too heavy to be lifted directly, an angle too steep to be scaled by conventional means. These methods, refined through generations of builders, reveal a dynamic process of innovation that was as much about human creativity as it was about the pursuit of a divine mandate. This compelling confluence of spirituality and technical prowess is what makes these ancient constructions so enduring. The giant pyramids stand not only as relics of a bygone era, but as symbols of the extraordinary capabilities of our ancestors. They invite us to look beyond the surface of stone and mortar, and to witness the very essence of human aspiration. They are monuments to a culture that believed in the possibility of transcending mortal limits, that harness both physical power and intellectual might to create structures of everlasting wonder. Over time, the story of pyramid construction has inspired countless theories and debates. Historians, architects, and engineers continue to study these feats of antiquity, seeking to understand every nuance of their creation. The whispers of the past hint at secrets still buried within the limestone walls, inviting modern minds to unravel the methods that transformed raw stone into sublime art. The pyramids, in their silent majesty, speak to us across the ages, a dialogue between the ingenuity of the past and the curiosity of our present. As daylight fades in the desert and the pyramids cast long shadows over the sands, we are left to marvel at the depth of human innovation and devotion. The ancient Egyptians turned challenges into opportunities, obstacles into stepping stones, and in doing so, they craft a legacy that transcends time. Their mastery of simple machines and construction techniques not only built structures that defied gravity, but also forged a culture that revered the eternal mysteries of life and death. In reflecting on this journey, we understand that the pyramids are much more than astronomical alignments or architectural puzzles. They symbolize a dream where human potential, driven by faith and ingenuity, can create wonders that stretch far beyond the limits of ordinary experience. Each stone laid, each ramp built, every precise measurement taken was an act of faith and a testament to the power of collective human will. Today, as we stand in awe of these monumental structures, we are reminded of the vital lessons of perseverance and innovation. The story of the pyramids is a timeless reminder that challenges, no matter how insurmountable they may seem, can be overcome with resolve, creativity, and a unified purpose. In every carved surface and every resting worker's legacy, the ancient Egyptians have left us a roadmap, a guide to harnessing our own potential in the face of adversity. Now, as our exploration draws to a close, we invite you to contemplate how the past informs the present. The giant pyramids are more than relics of ancient history. They are enduring symbols of what can be achieved when human ingenuity is set free. Their silent testimony continues to inspire, urging us to push beyond our limits and dream of a future where innovation and determination know no bounds. Join us as we unravel the engineering marvels and cultural significance behind Egypt's iconic pyramids.